Okay, I'm going to work on the tie rod end that connects to the steering knuckle on the passenger side. That's down. And we'll move on to the idler arm connection. See if a little shock to the drag link on this side of it will jar it loose. And it did. Okay, the last thing we're going to do, I think you can see by now the technique. Last one to do is the one over on the driver's side that connects the tie rod to the steering link. Sorry. Another thing that I decided to demonstrate, or try to demonstrate anyways, is a good old air chisel. This isn't a very good one, but basically you put it on the top of the stud with the castle nut there to keep it from bouncing off, and hammer away at it. That gives you a number of ways to try to attack the parts on the suspension or the steering. Basically, I've got everything loose now, and the tie rods and the drag link. Once I take off those nuts that are on the top that are loose, will just all come out, and I'll have to label those, make sure I got them left to right, because I want to put them back in the same place. Okay, I don't believe that there's any difference in the tie rods, but on the drag link there's a definite difference. If you notice on the driver's side where the power steering control unit attaches, it definitely goes towards the back of the car when it's on correctly. And on the other side, it actually does the same thing. You can see the drag link bends towards the back of the car as it goes to the idler arm. So that's all loose, and as I said before, I'm now just going to take off those nuts and remove those pieces one by one and put them up in storage. Before I move on the steering, I want to give the nut sizes for each of the components. The nut that attaches the power steering control unit to the pitman arm, that is a 3/4. All three of the nuts attaching the tie rod ends were all 11/16. For some reason, the one on the driver's side that attaches to the steering knuckle, that was a 5/8. Don't know why. They're both aftermarket, so probably just a different brand or something. And then, of course, the last bolt that I haven't mentioned yet, the one that attaches the idler arm to the drag link, is a 3/4.